Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery has arrived, and it is a chapter. Thank you. We have a chapter to complete. Show the vault portrait to RAKEPICK. Let's go see what she thinks, I'm sure she'll be like, you need to consult Snape on this. Nope, Snape doesn't know. Maybe you need to consult Flitwick on this. Flitwick doesn't know. Well, you need to consult Dumbledore on this. Dumbledore's dead. I'm disappointed I missed the star shower. Oh, that was amazing. RAKEPICK's waiting. I'm here. Brilliant work. You've got the vault portrait. I do. Finally got it. Wait, wasn't RAKEPICK there? Just like a second ago. I'm confused. Or was it me? Oh, Professor RAKEPICK. I have the vault portrait. Well done. I hear Peeves gave you quite a bit of trouble. You made a lot of unusual demands. Yes, the chaos has been the talk of Hogwarts. For my part, I'll smooth things over with the faculty. Thank you. Thank you, Professor RAKEPICK. You've caught a break in that most professors have been preoccupied with efforts to save the cursed students. Oh, have they? I haven't seen them do much. Now let's have a look at the vault portrait. Right. Well, yeah. About that. Very interesting. Do you recognize the vault? Do you know where it is? You'll need to do everything you can to prepare for the dragons. What? Dragons? Yes. Find me when you're ready. What? That's it? That's quite a lot, Mr. Hunter. Preparing for dragons is no easy feat. But there aren't any dragons in this painting. Why do I have to prepare for them? One must always ready sword and shield before facing any dragon. A valiant knight like you should know as much. Look at that fine suit of armor in the portrait there. Where is your suit of armor? It will serve you well in a dragon's lair. Please, not now, Sir Cadogan. You have very important curse-breaking work to do. Yes, I need to go now and study this vault portrait further. But what about dragons? I have questions for you. Then go on and ask them. There is no time to waste. Well, at least she's not going to dive off before she's answered her questions about dragons. What type of dragon? Merlin is known to be wise. I wish he'd chime in about dragons. Is there a dragon inside the vault or guarding the vault entrance? How does she know? I'm going to debate it with her. It's not important that you know where you must prepare for dragons. Well, I feel like it's part of the, curse breakers can't always predict what dangers lie ahead. It seems like you've predicted what dangers lie ahead. What kind of dragon should I prepare for? A Peruvian viper tooth? A short-snouted Swedish short-snout? All dragons are... What? What did you say about dragons? I might need to know that. Will there be more than one dragon? Wyverns and dragons have much in common. Yeah, no help at all. Time is running out for Beatrice and the others. Right. Should I prepare to fight or prepare to avoid them? Fight. Always fight. Now you know all you need to know about dragons. All I know is that I don't know enough. Come to my classroom after you're prepared. Then I'll teach you the Conjunctivitis curse, good for temporarily blinding a dragon in a fight. Conjunctivitis. We might have to blind a dragon. Perhaps. Now I need to go and study this vault portrait further. Okay. I feel like she's going to sneak out. I feel like this is a ploy. She's distracted with dragons and she's going to be in it next time we see it. That was rather frustrating, don't you think? Ah, so now you wish to speak with Sir Cadogan. Sorry, Sir Cadogan. I'm just overwhelmed. Curse breaking can be exhausting. Now I need to decide how to prepare for dragons and who to see next. Who's an expert in dragons? Aren't you friends with the young wizard Charlie Weasley? It's rare that he passes without talking of dragons. The lad's a bit obsessed with creatures, I dare say. Yes, of course. Charlie knows tons about dragons. I'll meet up with him. And where will you meet Charlie Weasley? Where will I meet Why does that matter? You're preparing to do battle with a dragon. Where you prepare can be as important as how you prepare. I can tell you the very long story of where I prepared before I rode into the West Country to face the Wyvern of Wye. No, that's quite alright to go to. I'll just pick a place. Library, 3 broomsticks. Library, 3 broomsticks. Library, research. Seems the best place to start if we're to study dragons. I'll meet Charlie there. Now there's the fine young knight I know so well, ready to face a new trial. Farewell, I bid you safe passage to the library. Thank you, Sir Cadogan. Okay. Prepare to be shushed by Man and Pince. Let's go to the library and study dragons now. Let's do it. What kind of dragon? Tell us. Tell me. I'm already searching the next spell I'll invent. Our star shower inspired me. Oh, I'm glad, buddy. There are so many books about werewolves in here. Liverpool. I was inside during whatever class that everyone's talking about. Really? Right, Charlie. Thanks for coming to the library with me, Charlie. Of course, I'm excited that you want to talk about dragons. Most people don't ask me to stop talking about them. Shh! Oh my god, I suppose we can't talk very loudly about dragons. Still, it beats our usual outing, visiting Duncan and Peeves in the previous back room. Yeah, I'm glad we finally have the vault portrait. Well, RAKEPICK does. She told me to prepare for dragons before we go any further. You picked the best place to start. Let's find my favourite books about dragons. Okay. Let's. In a 3-hour quest. Look at the sketches of dragons in this book. Okay, yeah. There's no time to read all of these books about dragons. Are you and Mrs. Weasley studying or chatting? Name 6 dragons. 6 different types. RAKEPICK didn't give much guidance about how to prepare for dragons. I wonder how much Madam Pince knows about dragons. I think the Antipodian Opali would make a rather good pet. Oh, have you said that one? Wouldn't it be great to travel the world studying dragons? This section is my favourite books about dragons. I don't want them to say any more dragons. My mum would be furious if I brought home a dragon egg. Shh! You may not read books aloud. Shh! Okay, I'll acknowledge. Can't pick my favourite kind of dragon. Charlie, how would you prepare if you were to face a dragon? There's no time to read all these books about dragons. Right, I'm going to have to clue you up. We've gone back to the beginning. So, we've already had Antipodian Opali. So, Welsh Green Dragon, Swedish Short Snout, Hungarian Horntail, Peruvian Viper Tooth, Chinese Fireball. Is it called a Chinese Fireball dragon? Chinese Fireball. Isn't there like an iron something? I'll need to do more than read about dragons to prepare to face one. Definitely. How you could prepare depends on the breed of dragons. I feel like I need to get the last one. Iron. Metal. No. I think there's 8 kinds, isn't there? Got my book right next to me. Tells me all of them. Antipodian Opal is gone. So there should be 2 different ones. Hungarian Horntail. Welsh Green Dragon. Chinese Fireball. I know it has like iron in it. Iron. Norwegian Ridgeback. Boom! Norwegian Ridgeback. Of course. Norwegian Ridgeback. So we have Hebridean Black. Chinese Fireball. So we have all the dragons that we have are thought there was 8, so let's see if I was right with that. Antipodianopoli, which we've been told. Yeah, that's a normal dragon. I think it starts with Antipodianopoli. Yeah, Antipodianopoli. Antipodianopoli. Hebridean Black was the like iron one that I was thinking of, I think. Hungarian Horntail and Norwegian Ridgeback. Peruvian Viper Tooth, which is the smallest and eats humans. I know that. Alright, and we've got Romanian Longhorn. This is the one that I forgot. Ukrainian Iron Belly. That's the one I was thinking of. Wait, the 9? Iron Belly. What did I say? Iron? Did I say, was that iron that I said? Yeah. Ukrainian Iron. And I didn't get Romanian Longhorn. Did you guys get 6? Let me know if you got 6. If you got 6, you get special, just respect from me. Definitely. How you could prepare could depend on the breed of dragon. For instance, knowing a Peruvian viper possesses venom and fangs is something you want to know. I'm well trained in Peruvian viper tooths. Yes, especially if that's the dragon I'll have to face. Bins knows a lot of history about encounters with dragons. If you want more facts but don't have time to read, you just have to stay awake long enough to get the answers to your questions. I can do that. I have to learn everything I can about dragons. My life could literally depend upon it. Oh, Bin's been lurking. Are you going to fight a dragon, Shiny? I'm going to at least prepare to defend myself from one. I won't scare you with the details, Ben. We don't have many details, actually. I'm not scared. Alright. Who's controlling him? Who's put him under the Imperious curse? Guys? Oh. You usually are scared of almost everything. You often tell us so. I suppose that's true. But I saw how scared everyone was during the recent chaos, and I realised I must look like that all the time. Yep. Maybe one try to be braver. His true Gryffindor is coming out. In fact, I was just reading a book about wild nifflers, and I didn't flinch once. It's terrific. You're getting braver, Ben. Keep it up. Thanks. Nifflers aren't so scary, even if they will rip a shiny chain right off your neck. And do you remember that when we had the giant niffler outside? It could have trampled us, but it didn't. You're right. That's something I hadn't thought about. I think it's great that you want to be braver, Ben. And there's nothing wrong with being scared sometimes either. Thank you for saying that. I'll let you get back to your dragons. Thanks, Ben. Nice little. I wonder what's got into Ben. Perhaps he's just ready for a change. We'll be 6th years soon. Oh, they're mentioning 6th year. We'll be 6th year soon. Not at this rate, Jam City. Time for a fresh start. Right, after you and my brother break the portrait curse. Yes, back to dragons. I'm off to see Professor Binns. Right, Charlie, thank you. You gave us information on Peruvian Viper Tooth. Which, I mean, what was it? They have poisonous fangs, venomous fangs. I mean, that's pretty much obvious with the fact that the name is Peruvian Viper Tooth. I mean, doesn't take a genius, Charlie. But yeah, they eat humans, so I suppose that would have been a better fact to know. Yeah. Right. We're in Professor Bin's class. So, RAKEPICK told me you would have to face a dragon in the next Cursed Vault. Not exactly. She said I need to prepare for dragons. Bill and I are apprentice curse breakers too. Why would RAKEPICK tell you about the dragons and not us? RAKEPICK trusts me. RAKEPICK is unpredictable. Because of the vault portrait. It was literally because I showed RAKEPICK the vault portrait. That's why she brought up the dragons. Then she must know exactly where the vault is. If she knows there are dragons there. I don't know. She wouldn't tell me when I asked her about it. RAKEPICK did say she would teach us the Conjunctivitis curse once we prepared. Now, see, that's the headline. You should have told us first, Hunter. Alright, where's Bins? Let's get this boring stuff out of the way so we can go and learn how to blind a dragon. Good day, students. Where are your classmates? Are they late? Am I early? There's no class right now, Professor Bins. We've come to learn about dragons. Which ones? There are so many kinds of dragons. There are Swedish short snouts, and Peruvian viper tooths, and Romanian longhorns. And yeah, we've been through this, Bins. Let's start with all of the dragons. Any dragons. Yeah, we're most likely to learn about what to do if we ever come across the dragon. A history of dragons, of course. No, I don't think we need much of history. Our dragon problems are very much in the present. The history of dragons it is. Let us begin. Oh, God. Am I alright? You started, are you? Marilla, you're right next to us. I feel like this is going to be a boring class. Wake up, Marilla. This is important. You're all yawning. Bin's voice is like a dry, wheezy lullaby. You can't be dozing off already, Bill. God. The Ukrainian iron belly is the largest breed of dragon. Yeah, I know, it fit across a lot of pages. Lots of pages. In 1932, a rogue common Welsh green flew. I'm sorry, I didn't finish that. I'll have to do it again. Wake up, Merle, this is important. We need to go all the way around so that... I bet Bin still doesn't know us by name. Norwegian ridgebacks feed on water-dwelling creatures. What was that you said before? Antipodia opalias are native to New Zealand. Okay. The common Welsh green feeds on sheep. The Hebridean black can grow up to be 30 feet long, and I missed it. The golden horns of a Romanian longhorn are highly coveted. How many of you yawn when I yawn? It's meant to be a sign of empathy. So if you're not yawning, you're a psychopath. Professor Bins, if I may interrupt, we need to know less about the dragons themselves and more about how to defeat a dragon. How can you defeat an opponent you do not know? Let's continue. The eggs of the Chinese fireball are speckled with gold. Take note, the crimson and gold eggshells are highly valued by Chinese wizards. Can you stay until Bins finishes his lecture? See if you can pick up any useful information. What? Where are you going? To find us some practical advice about how to face a dragon. From Hagrid. Yes. Hagrid's the one we need to be talking to. Fine, I know you're up from visitors now. Let's hear what's on your mind. Well, thank you for saying that before we visited you. A lot of other people would wait until we got there and then say that they will meet us there. Strange people. Right. Oh, what's happening here? A likely care for magical creatures. It's a good job I didn't start that. What? Oh, he's down there, isn't he? Sorry, Hagrid. Just assumed you'd be teaching now. Assumed Professor Kettlebone would have been gone by now. Hello, Hagrid. Have you forgotten me yet? About the trolls at the training grounds? Or have you forgiven me, not forgotten me? I don't think the troll's forgiven you. He was a mite angry when he came to his senses. It was all Bill Weasley and all I could do to get the troll back to Forest. You got a good friend in that one, you do. But as for you, I can't stay mad at you, Shiny. You're a thoughtful one, throwing me that birthday party. I know your heart's in the right place, even if your choices worry me sometimes. Thank you, Hagrid. I hope you got what you need out of all that trouble you caused. I did. I got a portrait of the next cursed vault, and it should help us to break the curse, somehow. So then what brings you here today? I want to learn about how to face dragons. Dragons, no? Did you learn nothing from facing a trial? I had a feeling you'd be upset about I'm asking. Well, you already finished your owls, so I know you're not asking because you're studying dragons for your exams. Please, Hagrid, I need advice I can use if I have to fight or defend myself against a dragon. Charlie's too much of a fan of dragons. Professor Binns just spouts facts about dragons and what they've done throughout history. And this is still about breaking the curse and saving students and portraits. Always, Hagrid. I wouldn't be taking these risks otherwise. There could be a dragon in or near the next curse vault that we'll be entering. Alright, I know I'm not going to stop you, so we better prepare you. Here's what I know about dealing with dragons. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Hagrid. Thank you, Hagrid. Oh, my best friend. Antipodian operas, the loyal creatures, might be the least deadly of the bunch. Okay. Good to know. Hopefully it's one of them. I don't know if 6-ton Ukrainian iron could fit in an underground vault. Fang would run from a dragon, for sure. Don't need him on our team. Which dragons are the most... Which dragon's the most fearsome, Hagrid? Why are you talking like me? Welsh greens are mountain dwellers. Doubt you'll find one on the ground. Woof! 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 It's going to be a Peruvian lion, but like Peruvian viper tooth. Bring something to feed to a dragon. Some breeds only kill when hungry. Alright? Chinese fireballs like company, but they'll make a snack out of you. Don't get bit by a Peruvian viper tooth. Yeah, we already know. It's got venomous fangs. Oh, I missed that last one. No, it'll be that one that we face. I won't be prepared. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Calm down, Shiny. You're catastrophizing. It's catastrophizing, Hagrid. I know. Woof, woof, woof. Okay, snack. Last bit of advice. Is it the one that we already read? No, it's the Peruvian viper tooth. We missed out on a key fact there. I shouldn't have told you all that. But you've helped a lot. Thank you, Hagrid. Promise you won't go back facing a dragon alone, especially if you don't know what breed you're dealing with. In fact, you should try to get what you need in the vault, steering clear of dragons if you can. Even then, if it's a Hungarian horntail you're up against, it can shoot fire as far as 50 feet. Don't forget that. Well, I won't, because look at all that beautiful alliteration. It can shoot fire as far as 50 feet. Don't forget that. How would you recognize one of those? How would I recognize one of those? Black scales, spiky horns, especially its tail. It's very, very dangerous. I understand, and I won't be alone. Professor RAKEPICK is leading us apprentice curse breakers. At least you're leaving some of the curse breaking to the grown-ups. I'm off to see RAKEPICK now. It's time for me to learn the Conjunctivitis curse. Let's do it. What are we on 5 or 6? Come to my classroom, apprentice curse breakers. Your lesson begins now. So this is 5. And then we will be on 6. We buy a bundle with a special owl. Nope. I don't want the special owl. You can buy it for brown books. News alert. I am currently 40 gems, 40 books, 30 books, brown books away from getting Baby Crop. The Crop Pup. Yes. I could buy a Puffskein, but I'm not. I'm saving for the Crop Pup. Right, let's learn Conjunctivitis curse. It's been a while since I've had all my apprentice curse breakers together. We've been rather busy. I'm sure Mr. Weasley has been preoccupied with graduation fast approaching. Why does she sound like Hagrid? And congratulations to completing your L exams, Mr. Hunter and Miss Sneyd. Thank you, Professor RAKEPICK. I thought they were easy. I think Shiny's been the busiest of all, wreaking havoc to get the vault portrait from Peeves. I quite enjoyed creating chaos. I enjoyed the end part. At times it was frightening, and I certainly needed a lot of help from my friends, but I can see why Peeves likes making trouble so much. What matters is you've secured the vault portrait, and I'm assuming you've done your homework in preparing for dragons. Binns gave us a ton of historical facts. After I chatted with my brother about the dragons, I think Shiny did too. Yes, Charlie and I both studied dragon books in the library, and Hagrid gave me some brilliant advice about dealing with particular breeds of dragons. Good. Then it's time for me to teach you the Conjunctivitis curse. It can be used to impair a dragon's eyesight. But what about the vault portrait? After studying it further, do you know where the next cursed vault is? One thing at a time now. What's most important is that you learn how to cast this curse. A dragon can't kill you if it can't see you. Can't it though? With it breathing fire and all. Do you want to learn the curse or not, Miss Sneyd? Yes, I want to learn the curse. That's what I thought. Let's begin. I reckon 8 hour. Oh, it's an 8 hour one. Conjunctivitis. How long will the effects of the cure last? Might need that. I'm guessing I will. I can't wait to temporarily blind a dragon. I can wait. Watch me demonstrate how to cast the Conjunctivitis curse. Imagine casting this curse on the giant eyes of a Chinese fireball dragon. Yeah. Will this curse impair the vision of any dragon? Like, it has to work on any dragon. I doubt Charlie would approve of us irritating a dragon's eyes. I don't care. As long as it don't kill me. Can I practice on you, Hunter? No. Practice on Bill. It's obviously easier to escape from a dragon with compromised vision. And that was a grammatically ambiguous statement. Are you saying it's easier for us to escape with conjunctivitis? How long does the curse last? Or are you saying we haven't got a target to practice on? How will we know if we've cast it? I think that's what he said anyway. No, not practicing on me. How long will it last? How will we know if we've got it right? Yeah, Bill. Yep. Right. Let's just rinse all my energy for this part. Buy some more. And we're away again. Tappity tap tap tap. No, you can't practice on me. Like, third time you've asked now. It's starting to get annoying. If you ask me one more time, ruler, I'm going to cast Crucio. I'll do it. I'll do it if she asks me again. I'll do it. Oh, she's managed to avoid it. Don't you? Oh my god. Crucio. I knocked stuff off. It wasn't worth it. Oh, you were so close, bro. You could have just held out for a little bit longer. Shame. Success. Right. Alright now. Give it a go. Just practice though. Obviously you shouldn't be casting the conjunctivitis curse on each other. Sometimes I can't tell if you're warning us or daring us, Professor RAKEPICK. Let's say the curse is for the dragons, Marula. Okay. And this guy. It's an eye and then loads of pus coming out of your eye. Conjunctivitis. Itis means inflammation. That's why you've got tonsillitis, bronchitis, encephalitis. They all are inflammation. Thyroiditis, inflammation of the thyroid. Well done, Apprentice Curse Breakers. You just might be ready. Ready to defeat a dragon? Ready to find the next cursed vault? Ready to save the cursed students? Ready to hear from someone who's seen a dragon up close? Pay a visit to Professor Kettleburn. Afterwards, we'll talk about going to the vault. Cowburn. Why did we not think about Cowburn? You know what? We did think about Cowburn subconsciously. That's why I went there. Right. Before we go see Cowburn, let's stock up on some energy and consider when we're going to actually access this vault. So we'll speak to Kettleburn. Kettleburn will go. I'm saving my voice for what Kettleburn will say because, let's face it, it's gonna cause sore throat. And then it's like she's gonna keep us. There's too many chapters for us to do it like next time. She's gonna be like, oh no, now you need to learn how to deal with a vault. It's like, I've probably taken down more vaults than you in Hogwarts. Yeah, in Hogwarts. Hogsmeade. Ooh, 3 broomsticks already. But do I actually buy? Do I try and build my friendships up and end up with not enough? Whatchamacallits? Coins to jewel, because I've now got to consistently jewel. Right, so Kettlebell, it turns out you've seen a dragon. Welcome, students. Most of the puffskeins are napping. If you've come to toss them out. Why would you think we've come here to do that? Oh, I come here sometimes to throw puffskeins around. I'm a ruler. Really? What? It helps me think. Kelvin lets me. The puffskeins don't mind. Rather, some even seem to enjoy the spirited play. If it's not the puffskeins, then what brings you here? We've come to talk to you about dragons, Professor Kettleburn. Professor RAKEPICK says you've seen one up close. Indeed, I make regular visits to the dragon sanctuaries. Despite the obvious hazards of a wizard with wooden prosthetics roaming around fire-breathing beasts. Would you like to hear about it? Yes. We'd love to hear about whatever we can, so we can learn about how dragons behave. Tell us. Right, it's a reasonable 3-hour class. Well, where's the best place to study dragons? My brother will want to know too. Which dragon breeds are the safest to approach? Dragon behavior varies by breed. Dragons rarely behave in the traditional sense of the word. Okay. I saw an impressive Hebridean black in the islands off Scotland. It was beautiful. The Muggles thought it was a mountain. The Romanian Dragon Sanctuary is the largest of its kind. Preservation areas for the protection and the study of dragons are very important. Where's the best place? Yeah, you already asked that, Bill. Dragon behavior is highly unpredictable. How can you tell when a dragon is about to breathe fire? You can't. That's why my arm was lost. I thought you lost your arm in another accident that I made up. Yes, sometimes I forget. Yep, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Hebridean blacks, Romanian dragons. Tell us more. Okay, no more. I've got it. I've got it now. Success. But of course, all you know better than go looking for dragons. But what if we weren't looking for dragons, but one found us? I should hope you'd want to avoid it entirely. Dragons are dangerous creatures. We've learned a lot about the different breeds, so we'd know some of what to expect. But do you know enough, Mr. Hunter? For instance, which dragon is known for its venomous fangs? Well, come on. You've given us the easiest question. The Peruvian viper tooth has venomous fangs. Charlie told me so. And I think Hagrid did, and I think somebody else did. You and Charlie would be correct. My brother is rarely wrong when it comes to dragons. He was the very first person I went to with my dragon questions. And let's say you find a dragon egg that is crimson speckled with gold. To which breed does it belong? Chinese fireball. I remember Professor Binns mentioned this. It's the Chinese fireball. Yes, that's correct. The eggs of a Chinese fireball dragon are crimson specked with gold. I've already answered that. You don't need to repeat that. I remember the answer too. Perhaps I dozed off during that part of the lecture. Here's one more for you. What's the furthest distance a Hungarian horntail can shoot fire? Well, as far as up to 50 feet. Hagrid and I were just discussing this. Hungarian horntails can shoot as far as 50 feet. 50 feet is correct. That distance would mean the difference between life and a fiery finish. But you certainly know your dragons, Mr. Hunter. All correct answers. I'm impressed. 10 points to House Gryffindor. Oh yes, thank you, Professor Kettleburn, because I'm so far behind. I'm not. I'm like a lot ahead. If you'll excuse me, I have a hungry hippogriff to tend to. Please do try to stay away from dragons in the meantime. So this is the part where we do exactly what Kettleburn told us not to do. Yeah, I think so. I love this part. The curse must be broken. Throat like tickled then. Ready or not, we need to get into the next curse vault. To RAKEPICK next week. It's probably going to be next week because we could have that Patronus one the next week. Who knows? But we will be taking down a dragon potentially when we enter into this curse vault. That's going to be really exciting. I can't wait to see what type of dragon it is. Let me know what you think the dragon is in the comments below. Which dragon do you think will be protecting the vault? I feel like it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be a Hungarian horntail. I think it's going to be something like a Romanian longhorn. Or a... what else? I don't think it's going to be Peruvian viper tooth. Ukrainian iron belly might be too big. But then I think something big and heavy, something that's guarded. I think it's gonna. Do you know what? I think it's gonna be a Chinese fireball or a Romanian longhorn. You get 2 guesses. I'm picking those, and hopefully I'll be correct. But that is all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I will be obviously putting the video out for chapter 28 when it arrives next week. Hopefully. Apart from that, that's all for this one. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. See you guys soon.